What is going on, guys? And today I am making the Nameless King Slayer build. So this build really, well, it's actually more like when you respec, because you might be stuck on this or you're trying to farm those sunlight metals just like I am, and this is the easiest boss to do it on because you'll get summoned every 5 seconds. So this build consists of the two phases. First phase, the King of the Storm. That one requires this Dragon Slayer Spear. You can also go with the raw Dragon Slayer axe and get the lightning infused right here on your miracles. But yeah, this is a miracle based build. So what you'll be dealing with will be the Dragon Slayer's Sword Spear, because you'll be doing that weapon art, which does a crap ton of damage to the dragon. And then with that boost that you have on the same weapon, you can hit it, and within your, about first or second combo on that, will either be dead or give you the stagger to do the critical attack and it'll be dead. So most of the time you'll be able to kill him with the dragon in the dragon King of the Storm form with this really easily. You also have, as far as your miracle goes, you have your lightning stake. That one is just to get that hit in when you're like right under its neck. Do that, get that hit in. Soothing Sunlight to help out, brings your health from only 1 point all the way to the full. So really good. Deep Protection. You might only be able to cast it once right before it boosts your attack damage and resistances. Divine Pillars of Light, this one you can change them for anything you want. I just had it because I didn't know what else to put under there. You got the Sunlight Spear. This would be what you'll be using the most to destroy the dragon in the very first stage. So that'll be using it. I'm using 13 Estus Flask and 2 Ashen Estus. Yellow Blood Pellet. This will help you out a lot when you're trying to when you're in the Nameless King stage, because most of his damage comes from lightning damage, so this will reduce that a lot. Green Blossom, because stamina is always good. Now keep in mind that Green Blossom will take out Yellow Bug Pellet, so keep that in mind when you're using them. Your weapons, Dragon Slayer Spear, and then you'll be switching out to your Dragon Slayers. This will give you the damage you need, because Nameless King is resistant to lightning, like super resistant to lightning. However, he's not resistant to fire. That's where the charcoal pine resin comes in, because you infuse this weapon and then you just go ham on him, and that will do quite a bit of damage. Your shield, Lothric Shield, infused with lightning. Why do you want infused with lightning? Because he does no damage to you when you block, when you're using this shield. You got your 95% physical, which is amazing, and then your 95% lightning resistant. So at the end of the day, he will only be doing 10% of the damage he would normally make when you are in a shield. Keep in mind, you're in a shield, so his damage is already reduced. Stability is not that great, and you might only be able to block 1 to 2 hits from him. So that'll be about it. So you want to be careful with that. Try to dodge to Dragon Slayer, because it's really fitting with this kind of scenario, and also really good with physical resistances, and I believe also it's decent in lightning resistances, so that works pretty well. And the way this will work is, first, this is a build concentrated on either you defeating it or you helping people defeat it, because right now I'm farming for sunlight metals, and I win 9 out of 10 fights when I'm the only summon that the other person has. So right here, as you spawn, the person is right about to go in, get that weapon art up, give them the boost, get the person to get them to do more damage at the beginning, although it's not necessary. This will be like at the beginning, before you enter the boss fight. That will be the only time you use that boost. Then you'll be switching to your Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. This will help you, do that damage to the dragon with your weapon art, that attack, and Lightning Spear will all help you destroy that as quickly and without taking any damage, because you don't want to use any of your Estus just yet. After you're done with that, you'll probably have to use your only Ashen Estus flask. You'll just use it. Don't worry about it. You won't be using anything anymore. And either go Yellow Bug Pellet or Green Blossom for the Nameless King stage. So whichever one you feel is more fitting. Then you'll be switching to Raw Dragon Slayers with your shield, because that will help you out, so much. Because you'll have a boost with fire. He is weak to fire, so you'll be doing quite a bit of damage. This one swings pretty quickly, but don't get greedy because you will get hit. And with the amount of health we have at this point, our health pool is not that great. I'm level 150, so you would be doing this to farm medals in New Game Plus, unless you really want to farm in New Game. My attributes: vigor 40 because having health is really good. Atonement 35 to have all the atonement spaces we need. Endurance 30 to cast in as many hits as we can, and to also be able to block 2 to 3 hits from him, which are normally what his combos consist of. Vitality 20 to have all of these weapons and not be over encumbered. Intelligence 7, that's base. Faith 50 to get that really good boost on all of our lightning or our miracles. And luck 13 because that is just the base you come with. And that'll be about it. Now, I will be showing you the Nameless King fight of me trying to destroy him. Completely destroying the Nameless King. I mean, it is kind of lengthy because at the second stage you won't be doing as much damage. I mean, you might be doing 200 per swing on this, but with all your boosts you should be getting up to 300, which is not that bad. And I will be showing you this as me being a summon, because I already, as you can see, the bonfire that I'm at, I already destroyed him pretty early on. So I will be showing you some summons. It's a little bit harder when you're a summon. You have half your Estus and half your Ashen Estus and minus 20% of your health. So it should be a good example of how good this build is against him with another person. So if you want to summon, or if you're solo, you also have the upper hand against him. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. So guys, as you can see right now on this build, it really does consist on a lot of blocking and a lot of tanking of the other person, because you won't be dealing a lot of damage as you can see, but you will be extremely resistant. Your damage is decent. As you can see, this other person is not really doing much compared to what I'm doing, blocking and all the damage I've taken. But overall, this is a really good build of destroying the first stage. That's what you're getting stuck on, and honestly, that's troubles with a lot of people. They're having trouble with the first stage and not as much as with the second stage. So that's what this build will consist of. The first stage and the second stage, mostly destroying him, like chipping him down. And I'm using a Dragon Slayer axe. I know it has some lightning infusion within it. I didn't realize that until after the video, so that's something that keep in mind if he's not resistant to that, but it's like completely separate damage. It doesn't take away from the actual damage of the axe. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like it, subscribe if you want more, and sorry again for this video being a bit late, and it's not what I announced on the other video. It's not a sorcery build, but that will be coming in the next couple of days. Probably Saturday I'll drop it by, because today I'm a little bit busy. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll leave you with the rest of the cutscene, and have a wonderful day.